Hello, it's FireCruiser98 today, and we're going to be playing RimWorld. Now, before I get started, I just want to say thank you for waiting patiently on my arrivals again. I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos lately. I've been making other things and chilling with friends and stuff, so I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, let's get started with the game. Okay, so I tried this game 2 days ago. It's actually pretty interesting. It's on Steam if you want to check it out. I don't know if it's not new. It's new to Steam, I'm pretty sure, but it's not a new game. We're on Alpha 14, if you see over here. We're on that version, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Before we get started, though, I'm gonna show you how it works. Now, I don't know if I'm going to play this for a very long time. I'm probably just gonna keep this as a game show or whatever until, I don't know. If you guys give me a lot of likes to this, I'll keep it going. But if not, I'll just let it be. So let's get started with the basics. So first, you get to choose out of 3 selections. And they tell the different stories of what happened and what you get out of it. This is Crash Landing. This is kind of where you were in a ship and your ship fell apart and you had to go onto the this random planet with the what am I thinking of? Pods, escape pods. I'm sorry, escape pods, and this is what all you get. It's all this basic stuff you need. Oh, if you want to know what this kind of game is like, it's a base building RPG survival type of game. That's what it's kind of like. Anyways, that's this one. Then this one is about where you lived on this planet. Everyone thought you were crazy because you wanted to explore the world, but you did it anyways. You start with the research of gun turns because it's just you and your pet. You get 1 pet. It says, yeah. Last time it gave me 2, which was weird. One time it did, and then it disappeared. So I don't know if that was a glitch or not. And then this one's the Lost Tribe, where they saw the ship, or their so-called god stuff, came down and crashed onto the people, and they left their homeland to go to another place and explore to make a new one. If you don't like those ones and you tried all of them, there is the custom. If you see right here, you can go down to here and just press random seed. We do it 3 times, and boom. Whatever the name of the seed is, it will generate anything. So if I did hi, it generate this. If I said YouTube, it generate this. See, it generate anything, whatever you spell, whatever. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try this one because that sounds interesting. I tried this twice already, and it's kind of fun. This is a really fun game, but it can drive you nuts sometimes if you don't know what you're doing from the beginning. So I would watch what you're doing on here before you play this game. It can be a pain in the butt, and I don't think there's no tutorials, so you're gonna have to just look it up or watch me do this. So we're gonna get started here. And then here's a storyteller. I don't know what it's really for. I mean, I guess drops items or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the whole basic thing is. I mean, it says it right here. Actually, it says it right on here. I'm sorry. This just tells you, I guess, the drops of enemies and stuff like that. I tried all 3 of them. I mean, they're okay. I don't know what really could be the difference. So I'm gonna try her like always. Now this is a sandbox one. This is just about base building, kinda a little bit. This is about kind of dangerous, a little bit more challenging. This is a challenge. This is how the game is supposed to be, apparently. And then this is the hardest difficulty ever, which is the hardest. To show this off, I'm gonna go what the game is mostly supposed to be. And then this is another thing that's supposed to be part of the game. It's a thing where if you there's no save button. What minute you exit the game, and it saves it for you, and then you can load it back. There's no save button, so you can't restart something. And I'm gonna keep that on just because it can, and yeah, it just, I don't know. This is the size of something. Oh, the world. How big you want the world to be. I'm gonna do a random generation of the name and play. I don't know if there's other planets you can go to or anything, but yeah. All I know is that it generates this world. If you want to know what kind of type of view this is, it's kind of a. If you've seen Prison Architect, that type of view. If you have played that game, you haven't, you can look it up. I'm gonna choose where I want to be at. I can choose anywhere in the map. I don't know how the water would be like, and I'm not testing it on here. I'm gonna try more forest area, more food, more stuff like that. Then you get to make a character. Not really the best character modeling making, and you don't even get to customize the character. You just click random and it does stuff for you. So, just gonna go random. We'll go with him. I'll name it. And the middle name, the cruiser. I'm on 98, just because I can. Yeah. So I'll be a good shooter. So I'm good because you need to watch out for some of this stuff too. Because there can be characters that don't even hunt at all, and you have to live off of berries, and that's pain in the ass. Don't even do it. Okay, he doesn't do any research, so hopefully we can get someone who can do research. He's a good crafter, he's a miner, he's a grower a little bit cooking, a medic, he's a good medic. Animals, you can tame animals in here. Now if you don't know me, I love taming animals. Not like maybe real life, but like games, I love doing it. I love having companions, things helping you out and stuff. That's the cool thing about this. I might not be high enough to tame anything, so and then social, so I'm not a great talker or something. Okay, well, let's get started. Wait, what's this? Crafting art, okay. Let's get started. I'm gonna start in blah 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 blah. If you want to read that, you can read that. I'm gonna turn down the music just in case it's too loud for you guys. It seems really quiet already. I'll turn it as much as possible I can. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show you one other thing, but oh well. It was a thing to make the this map bigger, and it's I think it's like the normal size. I mean, I could have made it bigger, but it's fine. Alright, so this is what you start off with. You always gonna have to do this with the X. You always want to go around there and collect that. Now the important things you're gonna need is of course food, one subject here, medical supplies, and materials, as you see. And weapons. Weapons always can come in handy too. I'm gonna tell him to go pick that up. Now this is only single player, sadly, so there's no multiplayer. Now I'm gonna tell you that's the basics. Here's something else you need to know. If you see this inside of a rock, don't go to it. It's an alien artifact, and they will wreck you in minutes. Now, the first thing I would say to do, I'm building a base. I would go for the Rocky Mountains kind of area, because you're more boxed in the cave, and you don't have to waste a lot of materials to build a home, something like here, that's already built for you, but you still have to waste more materials. So we're gonna go with, I don't want to run because there's another one of this thing right over here. It doesn't seem big, but still could be dangerous. I'm gonna go move. It's gonna come in common real easy. This doesn't come in common real easy. Now this right here is components. It's stuff that's made out of ship metals and stuff like that, like ships and cockpits and stuff like that. Things that combined it and make the thing actually work. So finding this stuff would be actually really nice. Or sometimes a ship part will come flying down, so you could tear that apart and take some of that. There'll be sometimes raiders, and there'll be traders who comes by. I'm gonna speed this up because I can. And while this is speeding up, I'm gonna make him build like me a little room so I can stay in. I'll do that. I'm gonna do a little bit bigger like that. And yeah, I have my pet here. I need to train him. With all the possible training things. Here's another thing you want to do. When you are doing your stuff, you probably want to do this. This is a dump area, so anytime you want to get rid of these pathetic rocks that are in the way, you just do that. Where'd my character go? He went down for food. I'm going to pause it really quick. And you want to do this too. I don't really have a storage area, so I'm going to make this a storage area. Even though it's outside, it's not perfect. You can go in here and organize how everything you like, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to let him do his stuff. Hopefully he's, yeah, okay. And there's certain people who are lazy and don't want to pack things and put things away. So that's going to be another problem. This game is all about having a lot of people too. So you want to have a lot of people. Sometimes you don't because it can be a pain, and sometimes you do because sometimes you need it really badly. I'm going to need to get rid of that. And now it's coming nighttime, and he needs to build this fast. Okay, so we just got done with building that. Let's see if he can build a basic bed really quick. I'm going to change it because you can change. Just hold it, and then you can change it whatever you want to. So if you don't want to waste steel too much, because steel's going to come in handy really a lot, you can just, do that. Speed, speed, speed. I want to build the floors too, out of, oh crap, he went to bed. And see, now, we don't want him to sleep like that, so I'm just going to give him one of these sleeping beds areas, so he's a little bit more comfortable. That's how you make him, wake up or whatever. If you don't want him to do that certain thing, or if he's getting in a bad mood, just do that. And maybe he'll move, and if he doesn't, do it a couple times. If he still doesn't, and he's enjoying his mood, which, if you click on the character here, you can check all the stats here. He doesn't like stepping outside. Well, he doesn't have no clothes for some odd reason. He probably does, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, he only has shorts. That's all he has. He has no shirt or anything. What kind of explorer does not have a shirt? Anyways, so that's how he's doing. Now he's built the bed. He's good with the bed. So what he's gonna do, I'm gonna make him grab it all, because sometimes he doesn't like grabbing it all. Okay, he is grabbing it all. Okay, he's being smart about that. And he's putting it in here. I'm gonna probably build this out of wood for now, because that's really cheap to get around here, because we're in an area with wood. If you chose an area that's not a forest area, don't choose a snow biome, by the way. It's the worst biome to choose. It is literally the worst. Like, you can get to the most snowiest biome ever, and I've been there. There's not a single animal or single food source anywhere. We're gonna have problems with the snakes. I hope they don't kill my pet. Yeah, that's another thing. You're gonna have to watch out for the animals killing things. I just built that. Let's build this turret to protect me. I'm gonna build it right here. What is he doing? He's grabbing wood. I want him to grab some components. These are the components, by the way. And then there's money systems in here. These are money, but you can sometimes gonna have to use those for other things. Gold is really valuable for selling things. He's enjoying his view. Let him. And this is an enjoyment. You want to keep that up because that's his mood, and his mood could sometimes be a little bit problem. He's hungry. Go eat some food. Okay, he's gonna go do that first. I guess he already ate some food. But yeah, there's not much to do. If you're gonna play as this game mode, I would convince you to find a rocky mountain. Build a little basic bed. I want him not to sleep in that bed anymore. Let's remove that bed. Let's keep that as a medic bay. There he goes. And make sure you build a rock and build like a bed area to sleep on. Make sure you build a turret first and get your power going. If you're making something else and you want to, you're doing something random, I would say your basic thing you want to do is go straight to the mountain, build them beds, places to sleep on. And since I have an animal, I want to build a place for animal 2. I'm going to use this basic spot because I don't want to really build anything yet. And if you have a pet, I would start clicking on the tames and worrying about all that. Let's see. What's he doing? Grab a lot of it. Because sometimes they don't grab all of it. They just grab parts of it, what they think they need. And then that's it. And it's like, that's not much. See, that wasn't enough. Okay, well, see, what we need here is that we're going to need a little bit more steel. And then we can build the turret. And apparently, they don't run out of ammo. So you have infinity ammo forever. So don't even worry about the ammo. Oh, we have visitors. Oh, it's a trading person. If you see this, it's a trading person. Now, I can either, with this person, and there's factions here. We haven't made our faction yet because we haven't stayed here long enough. There's different factions. We could take this person hostage if we built a little tiny prison area. And if we want to, we could kill her, or we could just trade with her. Stuff like that. It's basic stuff. Okay, that's gonna need power. Basic power system you want to do this. Don't do this. I am telling you, this is the worst idea to build in your entire life. When thunder comes, all it does is hit for this and your batteries, because you're gonna need batteries. It is ridiculous. You do not need it. Just stick with the basic of this. For now, stick with these. These are better. Even though you have to fuel them with wood, they're still way more better than this. Because these, you have to constantly repair and fix, and it's so annoying. These are kind of good, too. They don't get destroyed as much as these do. So, it's just something to bring up in mind. Where is he? Yeah, we want to trade with the girl. I want to see what she has to offer. I probably have all my money back home. Let's see. Back at that place. It still collects as my money. Okay, what I grabbed at least. I have 27 components. She has food for me. I can go cut berries. I don't really need that, but thanks. No, you can... I usually go only really fast when I need to, but I usually go at a steady pace like this, so I can click and grab everything and do a bunch of stuff like that when I have a lot of people. But since it's just him, it's not that hard. Try not to wake him up from his sleep. He'll have some problems with that. You can't eat rotten corpse in here, I'm telling you that. Don't do that. He will hate that. So always try to carry extra food on you, because your characters won't like that. They can get in temper. Oh, he's getting low on food. He's not getting low on food. I'm gonna have a temper tasman and stuff like that, and it's gonna be a big problem. Because when they're mad, you can't control them, and they can attack your own people, attack your own pets. They could do crazy things like that, and it's kind of sad and annoying sometimes. Let's enjoy. Get right into it. I always chop a lot of trees, even though they're not ready. They would say they're ready, but sometimes I just chop the trees because I need wood right away. And wood becomes sometimes an issue, because sometimes when you use it a lot, it's going to become an issue. Because that's what I usually switch to. I used to just use only steel, and steel used to be a humongous big problem. And now since I know how to just switch, it works out fine. This game's been around since 2013. So I actually didn't know about this game until Steam brought it up. So it's actually a fun game. If you want to try it out, I'll put the link in the description. I'm just gonna play this a little bit, and then after that, I'm gonna end it. And then if I get a lot of likes, guys, if I get as much as I get as usual, like around 7 to 8 or 6 maybe, I'll make a series about it. I'll play through the whole thing about this guy trying to survive. So we're gonna sleep. We're gonna build ourselves a door and clean up the mess, and then after that I'll wrap it up and say that would be it as a tutorial. Kinda. It's just a small gameplay of testing out, see if you guys like it and everything. I don't want to get too big into it and then make you guys not like it or anything, so. He's wandering around enjoying his route. But we need him to make these doors, so I just made them clean. Oh, another thing you need to know. If you go, there's tabs, right? Work, I would check what he's good at and what he can do. So he's good at hunting. So he's really good at hunting. Cleaning a little bit. Now, I always do this. Now, what this does is it chooses what you want them to do first before they do others. So if I say, I want you to build before anything else. I want you to farm before anything else. And it goes down to 1. The lower it goes, the more faster they'll do it before anything else. So I'm going to make a garden that. I'm going to make hunting 2. And you can, when you have multiple people, you can do this. And you can have different roles for people and stuff. What is going on? Oh, he's killing that turtle. Well, this pet's apparently already trained to eat. Oh, well, look at that. We already have someone joining us. Let's see what she's good at. She's good at art. She's good at hunting. Now we get to make a group. And she's good at doing prisoner stuff. Let's name it the Freedom Fighters. I have used that my entire life, so I'm gonna keep that as the Freedom Fighters. Because we are the Freedom Fighters. So I'm gonna make her do hunting 2. Art, maybe not so much art. We don't need to do too much art. We need to make him clean, so this is where we go, okay, now you need to clean. Because now we're down to that position, and now he'll start cleaning. If you want to know what your area is like, this is your zone. This is what you own as your property, and where your pet will follow, as long as you keep it like that. You can remove it. You can start making a garden, which I should have started making a garden in the beginning. I'm going to do that in the grass. I'm going to do a... I guess I'll do potatoes. That's a farm area. Another thing you want to build, when you want to kill animals and you want meat out of it, I would go to this. I'm not going to make it out of stone. You want to, what is probably the best idea to make it out of, instead of steel, I mean, not stone. And I'm going to put it right, I'm going to put it right here. I want him to work on this. And now he'll work on it. If you don't have the materials, it'll tell you you don't have the materials, or the person does not work on it. And now what you need to do is you need to go to heal, you need to go to bills, and you need to do this. Now, this is all the type of things. You can do it for only one time or whatever. I usually do it forever. So no matter what, they will always keep constantly doing it over and over and over and over again. You will have to do that on so many other machines and stuff. As you know what these are the cooking things. I'm going to do electricity because I already have electricity. I probably don't want to build that now. I probably want to build a kitchen area and then do it. But so now, he's gonna eat. She's still not here. I'm gonna have to build another bed for her too. He's cutting it up. Now the food is raw, but they will eat it. They just won't like it though. Let's make them mine. Make a little hallway, and then we'll put the kitchen here. And we'll go to work, and we'll make him mine, because he's the only miner. Something is getting attacked again. That's probably other animals. Yeah, now he understands. Where is the girl? She is taking forever. She's way over here. What is she doing? Come back to us. Why are you not coming over to us? We need to make her come over here. Maybe this is more stuff if you want to know more stuff. This is interesting thing right here too, is if you want her someone, I'm gonna make her come over here. If you want to make someone move a specific area, just do this and they'll follow your orders. This is another thing that's interesting. You can set things for them, like you can make a new gear. You can, and like certain things, like for example, right here, on this, no outfits, but yeah, right here, now, I can make him do anything. I can make him wear only work armor, or soldier armor, or just like that. And it seems we already have our first raider coming here. He's not strong, he's just a barbarian. There is sometimes stronger enemies, so always need to watch out for that. And now since I got her attention to come over here, let's make her, let's see what she's good at. She's good at hunting mostly. So mostly hunting she's good at. So we're gonna make her hunt. But we don't have a weapon for her. So is she a craftsman? She's not a craftsman. She is barely anything that's really important. And she's not really good at much. So we're gonna cut off the paint. You can tame right here too. Tells you the percent of how much you're gonna fail and stuff like that. But we're gonna see how you're gonna see how the fighting works just in a little bit. Let's see. And you want to test to see if she can pick up things too. She cannot. She's not a handyman, so she will not go around picking things up for you and putting them in a different direction. She's been a scientist than me. Yeah, she's way been a scientist than me. So we want to do the stuff she's good. I always do the stuff that they're good at first. These, unless we only have so many people, mostly. She's not really much help right now, so I'm just gonna make her leave there, do what she wants to do. She just wants to wander around. That guy's gonna come here soon. Oh yeah, he's right there. Oh, he's my turn. Already killed him. I got a turn, so I'm perfectly fine. Now I can make her pick up that weapon. And she can kill things now. So let's make her kill this monkey right here. If you want her just to do the task, just type just the task. This is another reason why you need a melee weapon, not a melee weapon. This is another reason why you want a gun or a bow of certain type, because they can get hurt, and it will waste some of your medical supplies to heal her. As you see, I have to waste my medical supplies to heal her and fix her up. And sometimes they can fail and I have to constantly keep redoing it, which is bad. But since he got it right off the bat and he was okay with his skills, it's good enough. I don't know if she can, I don't think again. And if you want to cut the meat that you got, you always want to click the bench. It'll always work. Cargo supplies is dropped down too, if you see. That stuff is not that much important for now. I wish she could help me out and get the materials back all the way over here. They're still stuck over here. She doesn't do much. She just hunts. I think I should give her the gun, but I guess not right now because we're not doing too much important stuff. My words right now. So we're all going to bed. She doesn't have a bed, so I'm gonna set her a bed really quick before she just sits there and passes out. Let's set her a bed inside. Another thing you want to know is that people sometimes don't like sleeping in the same room. This is the same room, so you would make separate rooms for all of them. And to make a prison, you would need to, let's say this would be the area. All I had to do is build a door, go to this, and then set as prison, and it would make a prison place. And then you could put people in there and stuff like that. He's full rested. We need to build a cooking area in here. So let's do that. Right here, we're gonna do, I think we could do electricity. Yeah, I can reach out that far. That's good. Gonna move that. Make him mine this really quick. And then remove the rubbles. Already gonna try to build it. Okay. Now he's gotta go all the way back because she's not helpful. So we're gonna make him grab more than he was gonna grab. He was gonna grab only 8. So always make sure they grab more, because they're not gonna really do it for themselves. They're gonna grab what they think they need, and then that's it. And you want more stuff back at your base so it's easy to access and stuff like that. Now I need to tell him to rebuild that. Sometimes they'll just do it automatically, and sometimes they won't. So now someone's in a poor mood. She's in a poor mood because I don't know, nothing to do, enjoyment. Let's give something to enjoyment to do, like this. We're gonna need him to build that though. So let's make him build that instead first. There, something to do. Now he's doing it. He's having fun with it. His enjoyment's going up. There you go. Dog's puking. That's not good. He's probably eating the raw corpse, which is very bad for him. And now since we got this here, we want to go to bills. We want to go here. And I'm going to do simple because it's going to be very, very simple. Make him cook because he's a cooker. And now take all that meat and cook it. He's cleaning up. He's doing his duty. Still cleaning. I want him to finish up. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to do forever type of thing. So you still want to make sure you want to do that, or he's not going to do it anymore. So let's make sure he's constantly doing that. And now he's done. And he probably wants to move some of this stuff around and put it back. Okay, he wants to have a little bit of growing. Okay. I wish she could help out a lot, but she can't do much, so it's like she's good just to have company and actually a little bit of extra help, but not too much help. Literally, this is probably the worst character I have gotten out of all of it. But hey, it's still a person. It's still, I got something. So I'm gonna end it off here, guys. If you guys want me to play this more, please let me know down in the comments, and spam those like buttons. And if I get enough likes and stuff like that, I'll play it. So, Spectre and peace.
Sometimes if you want to see more, yeah, thumbs up, please subscribe if you